Most of us want to know more about coronavirus, but did you know that you can actually study it? Well, you can, thanks to Mohammed bin Rashid University of Medicines and Health Sciences, which has launched an online programme about COVID-19. Here to tell us more about it is Dr. Nabil Zari, who is Professor of Medical Education, as well as the Director of the Institute for Excellence in Health Professions at the university. Many thanks for joining us, Dr. Nabil. It's great to have you along on the show, and this course sounds absolutely great. How did the idea come about?
Thank you for having me. I'm very honored on behalf of MBIU. So how to tell the story that started 3 weeks ago, while MBIU is actually undertaking a lot of different, is contributing to the society in different ways. So we're thinking of, to make it very simple, is above all we are experts in education and research. I mean, that's what academics do. And because we are in the field of healthcare, and you know now that's our heroes are doing a great work, authorities are doing great work. So how can MBIU provide and support this effort? And among all the initiatives, we've been thinking about how can we support you, all the citizens, the residents of Dubai and elsewhere, in a better understanding of COVID-19, beyond the fuzz and the fact and the storytelling that often is grounded on, not grounded on a fact. So to make it simple, what we did is MBIU has always been an open university, a global hub, and we're thinking about how can we utilize our expertise to design something that is not really for health professionals. It's for you and me and my mother and my wife, my kids, to actually empower them in becoming knowledgeable about COVID to a level that makes them really confident in absorbing the new information coming from the different media, but also to be active in their community. So that was a simple story that started from a senior management to the engaging across whole MBIU faculty, staff, students, and we just went for it. So after a week of hard work, because we felt like we should, through education, beat COVID-19. So we took some of the elements of the COVID-19, which is the rate of replication. And that's why we end up with a course that I hope all of you will take. That is, hopefully, will help you actually understand what COVID is while remaining factual and evidence-based. But also there's a second element to this, is you are going to make a pledge to actually go back to your community, empower yourself, your family. So this is the short story of unpacking MBIU mindset and trying to make a difference and help everyone in Dubai and elsewhere.
And I understand that more than 260,000 people have signed up for this. I mean, you must be delighted by the response. Did you expect it to be so popular?
I have a scoop for you. I can look it up. The numbers you have, this is evolving as rapidly as COVID-19. So actually the number, I just looked it up just before talking to you, we are up to 560,715 people taking the course.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, and that's the rate of it. It's incredible because I think we are somehow making sense across all the noise and trying to help people. And the feedback we get is people actually start to understand the basics of how transmission is. They understand what COVID is, and actually this gives them the platform to absorb other kind of information. So it's actually, I would say the rate, we are starting to match the COVID rate. I'm sorry to say that we are infecting people through knowledge. I hope that we will continue to do so and the COVID-19 will stop doing what the COVID is doing. So that's actually the scoop for you, the first one to hear this number as for an hour ago.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. And it's not just people in the UAE. This is open to anyone, anywhere in the world.
Yes, exactly. Initially, to be honest, we were thinking mostly of UAE, our citizens and residents. We felt we need to do that, but we kept it open for everyone, and we could see through Google Maps the spread. So it started really through UAE, GCC region, and I think after a week we could pretty much have the whole planet was blue, which means we had at least one person from every country across the globe, and that makes us very happy that we somehow are making a difference. And we're also disseminating the goodwill of UAE and in general, and MBIU in particular.
And is the course just available in English and Arabic, or have you added in a few more languages?
So I have a scoop for you. Actually, we are about to launch a French version as the third language, based on a lot of demands we have out there. And there might be more languages in the future, but at the moment we see a really strong demand on English and Arabic. And French would help us cover some of the regions we have interest in, which is North Africa and West Africa. But the key was actually English and Arabic was very important to us.
Of course. And it only takes around an hour to complete, is that right?
Yes, that's the beauty of it. It's how do you, within an hour, up to an hour, actually gain the necessary knowledge about COVID-19. And that's the beauty of it, because what we see is that actually people take half an hour up to an hour to take the course, and they manage to successfully clear all the quizzes. So we're happy about that.
Well, we must let you go, but many thanks for talking to us, and I look forward to having you go at the qualification this weekend. It sounds tough, but I'm hopeful.
I'm looking forward to look at your certificates, and please post it on social media. I will be the first one to like it.
I'll do my best.
Please ensure to infect 3 of your best colleagues to take the course. Let's beat COVID-19.
I will do that. Many thanks for joining us, Nabil. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Well, stay with us, because